Believe we are live.
I think so.
Excellent.
Yay!
Hey, everybody. My name's Matt Chacha. I'm your lead community developer. I'm full of energy because I have espresso in my coffee, and I'm joined by, we'll switch it up, Mr. Daniel Nixon, the Director of Communications, or as we like to call him, DIRCOM. And
I have a pillow today. My name is Wes Keltner, President of Gun Media, and I have a pillow today.
yeah.
Are you auctioning it or something? Because you were just like...
It's like we're doing a little home shoppers action here today.
And if you call for a limited time,
Limited
you get a
time.
Jason Koozie.
Jason Koozie. And a previously worn shirt, which I was just telling them, like in this the talent lighting and stuff that we have up here, it kind of has more of like a dingy white. So act now.
Yeah, right.
Comes kind of gross,
You
maybe.
get the
Somebody in chat. Somebody
Yeah.
in chat's going to offer you money for that shirt.
No, they don't want it. It's
Wes Keltner worn sweats.
this is the OG shirts before we got the black ones. Like this was the ones that I had printed up like really quickly because we were like, oh shit, we need to get some shirts. I think we only made like 20 of them.
I think there's like
have Ish in the back
one.
with an iron.
Right? Yeah, it's like it's the iron-on patch. No, it's because it doesn't have the gun logo. Doesn't have it has nothing else but just that, and then the Friday 13th logo down in the corner. So the real one's a little different, and it doesn't have anything on the back. Like anyway,
It's a beautiful logo. A beautiful
I think
shirt.
we need to mute our
yeah.
is that on the left there?
There's no way that's coming from this computer, but
Is that coming through your stuff, Matt?
it could be that or that. But I'm hearing it for sure.
This guy right here, he's a dummy. It was me.
Streams a little low. Streams a little low. Do you mean volume? You mean the volume's a little low?
Oh, honestly, that brings up a really excellent point.
Okay.
Our buddy, producer Mr. Rob Fox, is out of office today.
He is.
You are never going to believe who's behind the controls today.
Mighty Mel.
It's Mighty Mel.
Mighty Mel.
It's Mel.
You guys might know her as Gun Media Help / Gun Media Support. She is on the sticks, running around. I don't know.
On the ones and twos.
I don't know if you met Mel. She's a very tiny person, so she's probably running back and forth right now.
But she's full of vigor, bull.
Oh,
I
man,
mean,
she is like, Mighty Mel is
badass.
mighty for a reason.
she's a badass.
She doesn't stop. She's
Those of you who are out
Yeah, volume. Yeah, volume is low. Okay. Well, I guess you mean when we're talking, it's low, not because we don't have the game, I guess, going yet. So Mel, we may need to do a slight little increase of volume on all three mics. Do you need the headset numbers, or are you good?
Do you need my assistance?
make us louder.
I just adjusted a little. Let me know how it sounds. Okay, so chat, you guys can definitely let us know if we're sounding good or not. And yeah, we just got back from PAX. Everybody, I think for the most part, we all survived. Like no one. Izzy was a little touch and go.
I think she was just dehydrated.
Probably.
Like
she was. Yeah.
their first time working the booth, they did amazing. But
They are. Yeah.
you forget to drink water.
They went
out
hard.
there.
They went hard in the booth. There's no doubt about it. And like when I talked to her earlier today, she was like, "Yeah, I think I only had like 1 bottle of water a day." And I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. You need
know?
like 4.
I was pounding
minimum.
down we had the layers of fear bottles there, and they're 32 ounces, and I think I drank like 3 or 4 of them each day.
Yeah, no doubt. But then you have to go use the bathrooms in the convention hall.
It's a trade-off, man. But you know what? I'd rather that than like the weird.
Dude, here's the thing. I'm going to the bathroom and there's a line, right? So I like walk up to the men's restroom and there's a line outside the bathroom. I'm like, oh man. So I'm standing there and the line's not really moving, but people are coming out. But the line's not moving. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So being the personality that I am, I'm not going to stand there.
That's right.
And so I walk straight in and go right to the front of the line. And I go to the very first person and I go, what's the holdup? And he goes, oh, there is no wait for the urinals. This is for the stalls. And I'm like, oh. So I look around the corner. Sure enough, all the urinals are free.
Yeah.
So I do my business, and then I come back out. And now I'm going down the line, and I'm like, making the announcement, urinals are open. The line's for deucing.
Suddenly you're
producing.
Everybody's like, oh, shit. So like half the line. Like, so now there was 2 lines. So I brought a little bit of order to the PAX bathroom situation.
I had a similar mistake, and I stood there for I don't know how long before I was like, hey, man.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, that urinal over there, did it like call your mom names or something?
Yeah,
like, why don't
they're
you
broken.
Yeah. He was like, nope, stalls. I was like, all right, cool. Well, I'm part of the #1 crowd, so I'm out.
There you go.
I also had an interesting situation when we went out to the team dinner, where we went to a restaurant for a team dinner. This will be quick. There was only one receptacle for human male waste. And there was a line immediately, because it's a bar, right?
Yeah.
Some guy in line goes, hey, man, do you mind if I cut you in line. Like, I could pay you, I'll buy you drinks, this, that, the other. And I was
Wow.
like, I mean, all right, dude, go ahead. You know what I mean?
Sure. Because you're a
$50.
nice person.
Right. I said, you don't have to buy me anything.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, I was still standing outside that door
Oh,
going,
no.
wow, dude.
Wow.
That was a really not nice move you pulled on me there. We're in a bar where everybody's drinking beers. And so I figured, how long could this take? You
Apparently
didn't tell me
20
that you
minutes.
had a commitment in there. You didn't tell me you were taking business meetings in there. And that's not cool.
And then, like, to make you wait and then him come out probably like, all right, thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
You're going to need
bro.
to give that a minute.
He
You're
was like,
like, bro.
I'll get you that drink in a minute.
Bro,
It's like, I don't
yeah.
want your drink. I don't want anything to do with you or that
No.
room.
No.
Never want to see you again.
Yeah, right. We're done. Before we go any further, though, let's get our shout-outs out of the way because, yes, we are back from PAX. We're a little bit scatterbrained, but we missed our hellos. We've got Havoc, Rogue, JJC, Justin, Mad Moxie, hey, Peanut, Mad Eye Yokai. We've got the Wolf Pack, Erratic Agent, Frequent Tromboning, Chris J. Green, Shark Craft, J. Pops, The Talks. We've got over on Mixer, Jeffrey Starr. Jeffrey Starr says, you guys are so amazing. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Starr. We've got TFR84, one of our Gun Media Scream teamers.
Who had Tom?
And 7 on 7, or Sev on 7, and Seal Bob. How's it
What
going,
up?
everybody?
Hello, people.
What is up?
Every fanatic. There was one more that just
Every
jumped in.
fanatic.
Must
There
have
you
been
go.
must have been lurking.
Hey,
you know.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, we got to meet a few folks
Yeah.
that came to see us. The Mad Eye Yokai came by, hung out. Did a quick little shout out video to his community. Is there anyone else in chat that J Pops, of course, he came to see us
Yep.
and hang out with us. Good to see him as always.
Is Tom in?
Tom at TFR84. He's right
There we
there
go.
in Mixer
Like,
as
I'm
always.
never going to remember
Got
your
to meet-
username, dude.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's
It's like,
always just Tom.
that happens so many times where people come up and they're like, "Hey, I'm Jim" or whatever. I'm like, "All right, cool, Jim. What's going on?" And then later, I'm like, "How? Who are you?" And they're like, "Dude, I'm 420 blazing or whatever." I'm like,
Right.
"Oh shit!" Like, dude, why didn't you tell me that?
Tom brought me nachos. So
He did.
Tom wins.
Yeah, he did bring.
And there's
nachos.
also like a really cool moment when you move beyond like gamer tags, like talking online. A lot of folks, their Twitter handle is their gamer tag. Playing games is, obviously their gamer tags and their gamer handles and all that. And on Discord, same thing. When you have that moment where you move beyond, you're like, you are now Tom, and this is now Dan. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like
right.
that's a pretty cool thing.
for sure.
420 Blazing, yeah, that is actually Wes's go-to gamer
That's-
tag. So I really think that's his secret
I
account.
know it's my account. It's what I use to play games, and I
That's
don't
right.
want people to bother me. They're like, "This is probably just some 12-year-old kid," and I'm like, "Yeah, you don't know."
Incognito Wes is
Yep.
XXX420 Blaze It No Scope XX.
That's it.
No scope.
There you
That's
go.
it.
Isn't it 360 no scope?
No, dude.
No, it's just
Oh
no scope.
shit! That's like too legit.
Yeah, no, come
Okay.
on. That's too. That's too
Oh,
much.
we got a South Stands. How's it going, South?
So before we jump into gameplay,
Yeah, we got something to do.
We went to PAX East. We all had a lot of fun, but nobody at Gun would have been at PAX East without this guy over here. So you need to switch cameras.
Yeah, sorry, Mel.
What?
Without Wes,
Me?
Wes has treated everybody like family. It's been amazing working here. Look at this look on his face.
I don't like
Mr.
any of
Humble
you.
Dude.
I don't like any of
Yeah.
you.
Well,
Thank you, dude. That's really sweet.
we got you something.
No, shut the front door.
Yep.
Oh my God. This is totally unscripted. I did not know this. I honestly didn't. And you taped it, you turd.
Well, it's masking tape, man. Come on.
I snuck in here earlier. I was like, Dan, did you hide the thing? And Dan was like, he patted
my
on the
God,
couch. I was
dude.
like,
Yeah, Wes came in so early today. I was like, shit, I don't have it in there yet. So I had to wait until he left his office.
And what's
for a
funny is
little
I
bit.
came in here and did like a camera check real quick, and I saw this, and I was like, just thought it was just some random.
Yeah.
Because we always have like random
Like there's stuff in
boxes
here.
and shit.
So you have the one and only, homie.
Dude, no freaking way. Look how dope this is. It's the artwork from behind us and our logo. Dude, that's so sick. Man, thank you guys. Seriously.
Only one in existence. Nobody else will ever have one of those.
Wow, dude, look how cool that is. Sorry, there's a little glare there. And then we got the logo at the end.
boom.
That is so pimp.
So now when you see Wes on a future episode
my
of Tales from the
God.
Stream,
Like
the
a
cast,
busted up arm and
You know
Oh,
what
yeah,
happened?
dude. It's totally, it's so awesome. Thank you, guys. That's very thoughtful. Thank
No,
you.
thank you for everything you do for us, man. Thank you
Dude.
for letting us work on cool shit.
that's right.
Dude, right in the feels on that one, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's becoming the slogan around here. We just want to make cool shit. So thank you for letting us all be a part of the cool shit.
Dude, thank you. I'm humbled and honored to have you guys on board because cool shit doesn't happen without having cool people working on it, and I'm stoked to have you guys on board. So thank you. That's a really, really cool gift. Very thoughtful. Thank you.
That's why the other day when I was making the joke, I'm like, let's make a half pipe. And you were like, man, who the hell wants a half pipe? And I was like, oh, shit.
You
Yeah.
soon?
No. Yeah. So, yeah, I skated all through high school and college. So, yeah, it's near and dear to the heart for sure. So, thank you. That's very, very cool.
Somebody in chat said Wes skates. Yeah, he skated all through high school. We had a whole
Yeah.
conversation on like custom skate decks and cool custom skate decks in the office.
And then you start, getting older and you fall a couple times and it hurts
Yeah.
more. And it takes longer to like heal from the thing. And you're like, why am I doing this?
Or you
So-
just like, flip the board up and catch it with your hand and you break your pinky. And
Right.
you're like,
Yeah.
it's time for me to quit. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
You hurt your ankle walking to the skate park.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
when you're like, yep, I'm done. I'm all good.
You find that you're unable to catch yourself ever, and the only thing catching you is the concrete.
Right.
Face.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that was my head
Yep.
popping against the ground again.
Yeah. But we'll have to do a stream and see if I can steal Ollie.
Oh, God. Let's not.
Yeah.
It's like, Wes broke his leg and his arm.
We can take bets on it.
We can change this up to like Tales from the ER if you guys want.
That's what it would become. That's exactly
like
what it would become.
Tales from the ICU.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
So, guys, to the task at hand. We have, as the title says, more bad decisions with Mr. Dan.
Yeah.
Dan tried, we kicked off an Until Dawn stream, and Dan was like, I'm going to just make all poor choices in Until Dawn. And we were like, this sounds like a great stream. We'll do it. Problem was, we forgot. It's been a minute since we've each played. We've all played Until Dawn, but it's been a minute since we've played. So we forgot just how much there is to get through before you realistically could kill some innocent children. So
Right.
we figured we should.
Are they really innocent? Like
That's
last
right,
time we
yeah.
played, they were all a bunch of assholes. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
they kind of deserve it.
They all have some terrible thing they've done to each other, but we couldn't get any bad decisions made. We actually only killed like a person that you're going to kill either way, one or two of the people that you're going to kill either way. It's like huge spoilers. Just like let's get that out of the way now.
Yeah.
But today Dan promises that we have some actual.
I didn't
bad
promise.
decisions.
Like this is.
He did. This is a blood oath.
It's
He-
on the internet.
He made it.
now.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean,
it's as
P.S.
good
I
as
didn't know
possible.
that Moxie skated. She said she used to skate and you made her quit.
My wife, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, yeah.
missus.
Yeah.
Little Moxie, if
Right,
she wants
right.
to skate, we're all on board. But yeah, yeah.
Have you let little Moxie skate?
Not yet, but
Yeah.
man, that's
You
gonna
think she would be into it?
She is a psychopath, so I guarantee it.
Okay.
She just wants to go fast, you
Yeah.
know, and I mean, she's a loony, so I
mean,
think that
this
little
is the
Mo-
time to teach her, right? Because
Absolutely. She's
their
made of
bones,
rubber.
they don't break. They just bend some.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They just
They're fine.
bounce off stuff.
When we hit the hotel, not the hotel, the apartment complex hallway, there's a moment where you turn like this, and then our door is like midway. Immediately when she hits that corner, she lets go of both mom and dad's hands and just books it down the hallway until she runs into the door at the end. Then turns around and runs back.
Yeah.
These are the psychotics that young children do.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
These are the things that they do. So, yeah, we're going to put her on a skateboard and just push her into the parking lot. You know,
There's a
obviously-
skate park here.
Is there really?
It's pretty legit too.
Oh shit, we're gonna go. Record
I mean, for
Wes.
our little tiny town here, it's a legit skate park.
our little tiny town, we have like a huge college here.
I know, but you know what I mean.
We have
Comparatively,
viewers who are probably in like Manhattan right now.
right? It's
Yeah.
not like if we were in like L.A. and went to their multiple skate parks.
Right.
But I mean, we also have people that are like, I don't even know, Taylorsville.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
there's 40 people in my town.
Well, sure. Yeah.
But either way, we're going to put Mo on a skateboard as soon as possible, as soon as we think like she won't immediately just hit her face on the ground.
I
and
think
then,
I think your wife and I need to have like a ollie off and see who can like.
Oh, Is she game? What, hey,
I'm throwing it. I'm throwing out the
Moxie
gauntlet.
Mama, he's tossing the gauntlet. Yeah,
Yeah.
he wants to do kick flips in the streaming room.
Dude, I have no. I would never be able to kick flip again. I'm guarantee it.
Yeah.
I'm so garbage at it to begin with.
What about carpet board? If you threw some grip tape on
Maybe.
that, no wheels, maybe.
Maybe.
But anyhow,
Anyway,
All right, let's
play a game already.
let's get started.
Jesus.
It's only been half an hour.
I know we're sitting here
Yeah, well.
BSing.
For those of you who maybe haven't tuned into our streams before, we do 2 streams a week. One of them is called Beyond, and it airs on Tuesdays. Which, of course, this week we didn't because we were all
At
kind
PAX.
of getting back, yeah.
Recovering.
Oh crap.
And then on Thursdays we do Tales from the Stream. Beyond, our Tuesday stream, is all about news where we try to update the community on all things.
It's
going.
far more informative, more structured, less casual.
Right.
You know, this show that we're doing today with Tales and Streams far more like let's hang out with you guys. Kind of,
Right.
we the 3 of us also kind of decompress and kind of BS about what's going on in our lives. But then to be able to have a chance to sit with you guys and talk while also playing a game, obviously.
Right. And I mean, a big part of Beyond is letting you know what we're working on, and this would be, in my opinion, one of like the polar opposite kind of streams. This is where we want you to just come hang out with us. You know what I mean?
Cat Claw says, "Look at that beautiful green hair."
Hey, Cat. Oh, it's 3Z's. Hey, how's it going, Z's?
3Z's.
Oh,
I would go reassuring, Dan. Reassuring.
What? This is bad decisions.
uneasy.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Sorry,
we never reassure anybody.
Forgot.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
I was playing like I would be playing.
Like if I could come out and say, hey, your girlfriend's cheating on you, that's the option I would take on these.
Man, you are cold-blooded.
And viewers, I bet you didn't know that Freddie Mercury was in Until Dawn,
True.
which is pretty dope.
That
That's
is true.
Remy Malek.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I even when I say his name right, I feel like I'm saying it wrong, and I don't want to be disrespectful because I actually really like the actor. But Remy Malek.
It's
one
an
that was like-
uncommon name. However, I get a chance to meet. There's another guy. But his first name is Malik, not his last name, and it's Malik Akkad, Mustafa Akkad's son.
Oh wow!
Who now manages the Halloween license.
Oh wow!
He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
As soon as you said Akkad, I knew who
Yeah,
the
of
family
course.
you were talking about.
Of course. Oh no! Look at the shirt.
Yeah. Dan's disrobing to show us the Halloween.
No big deal.
Yeah. Just a little something I pulled out of the back of my closet.
Yep.
I was telling them in the pre-show I wore the Hellraiser shirt just to try to get Dan tilted because
I mean, the only way to possibly stop
Do
him.
you not like Hellraiser, Dan?
The only way to stop him is with like a hammer. So
The
He's
only.
the worst. He says the only way to stop him is with like a hammer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry, I'm stealing someone's piece of paper here to spit my gum out. Sorry.
do it. Here we'll go.
I did the no.
The
I did
privacy
that.
cam.
That what they teach you in public speaking to never do, right? Never go on a microphone with gum.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I do it because,
It's casual. We're in the casual one.
well, and I'm a smoker, and so I'd much rather have the occasional
Yeah.
than have you guys getting beat up with cigarette breath the whole time.
Oh well.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate that. Good looking out.
he just
Nothing's worse than sitting in that chair and being like, I hope Matt doesn't talk to me anymore today. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
that's every day though, right?
I mean, to be fair, I want you to not want to talk to me for
Yeah,
like,
it has nothing to do with
personality
your
reasons,
breath, right?
I'm just kidding.
I want it to be
Oh,
the
God.
content, not the quality. We're missing everything that's going on. Head to head and Penetier.
Penetier.
There's
It's
a
a
lot of
cheerleader.
T's and
Yeah.
E's in there. Don't move.
Is it? One of the dudes from Slashing Cast is like into her, right? Which one
Maybe.
is it?
Yeah,
Maybe both of them. Oh shit! I'm like running into the mic. God, it's like an amateur hour over here. You miss week and a half or whatever it was of shows, and I'm over here like, how do you do things?
Oh, Jeffree Star says that hair is iconic. See? It's like your red beard, bro.
Nobody's ever said that about my beard though.
Oh, come on. Everybody says about your beard, just not to you. You for your face, man.
I think you have a lovely beard, Dan.
Thank you, Wes.
I think so as well. It's regal.
You need
is
to
the word
you
I
need to
always
get some beard oil there and help shape it a little better.
I have beard oil. It's just that weird.
You use
in
salt
between
water
stage.
stuff or whatever.
No,
you
I have
said.
that too. But I have beard oil, beard conditioner, beard shampoo.
All right.
I probably spend too much on this shit.
Does it cost extra to get salt water yes, salt water shipped into like Kentucky where we have no salt water nearby?
guy.
Like, is that a problem or I mean, it just
Maybe he
Amazon
makes it
just
at home.
doing that?
Maybe.
Probably, yeah. That's a good point. What are we doing?
Recalibrating. Sorry, inside
Oh,
joke.
shit.
Inside joke. Sorry.
I
Oh.
giggle every
I
time.
thought I was waiting for a green light or something, and it's like, no,
No, you're good.
You're an idiot. You have to just turn the switch when the light's on, moron. Red light. Green light.
No, that was a.
I know.
That was
That's
no
from
light,
like
red
Mission
light.
Impossible.
See,
Oh, suck it, dude.
Oh,
how do you leave Freddie Mercury hanging?
I
though?
know. And that's
That's why he picks up the baseball bat.
why he went and wrote Bohemian Rhapsody, because of that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys eat anything that you don't have by you when you were in PAX East? Oh, you mean like Boston specific? I had clam chowder. Obviously, you can get clam chowder here, but not like the clam chowder that's there.
Right.
It was pretty good.
It's not the exact same as like Campbell's.
No,
No?
man, no. So that was it was pretty baller. I had really good oysters while I was there, I split some oysters with Sequisha. He and I went out and grabbed some grub one night. Yeah, I think that was my two. I guess that you would
Boston
somewhat
thing?
say Boston or seafood because that's kind of their thing, right? Seafood. But yeah, I didn't get too crazy with local stuff. I usually do, but what I didn't want to do is like eat something that maybe was too foreign to me and then make me kind of
Yep.
when you got to be where you got to be. You know, like no, I need to be on the show floor, helping out or doing this and that, meetings,
You don't
whatever.
want to be like, I was out on a food tour and I screwed myself up.
Yeah, I ate something that I shouldn't have, and I haven't left the bathroom. You know, like you don't want those things.
I didn't eat anything interesting, and actually, it was kind of a funny thing.
The worst decision right there. I guess you mean
Whatever he did.
whatever. Okay, and
What-
and someone threw a yuck in. What is it? You guys like anti oysters? Is that what the part that they were like? Ew.
That and clam chowder.
Oh man, oysters are
I was
so good.
I wasn't gonna fire shots like that, but yeah,
You're not an oyster person
no,
either.
you're gross.
I love them, dude. I love them.
I was talking to Wes about it, and he was like, "So, you know, where have you been? What restaurants have you been to?" He didn't go like this. I don't know why I did that, but, and I was like, I honestly have had.
Oh, shit balls.
Was he wearing a hockey mask?
He was. I think somebody needs to get sued.
Oh, he took it off. He knew. He heard you say that.
He was like, "No, I'm sorry." So I was talking to Wes, and I was like, "No, I haven't eaten anything interesting." And then I was like, "Come to think of it, I've had a burger every day since I've been here because it's just quick."
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, I was like, "Yeah, it's a lot of burgers. No good." Really wanted to go to Wahlburgers, but didn't have time. Believe there was a restaurant 3 miles from the convention. Same, and we got an invite to a Wahlburgers. Look at that fake mohawk. That tilts me so hard.
Faux hawk?
Faux hawk.
What they call that?
It's called a no hawk.
Man, I get so mad with people's haircut styles. Yeah.
Everybody has their buttons, their hot buttons.
Right. Man,
He's like, I don't know how to continue from here.
I was,
Thank you, Hanson Goon, scallops for life. Yes, scallops are delicious. I'm into
Again,
scallops.
you guys are gross, both of you. Over a nice creamy risotto.
Hell yeah.
My skin just crawled.
Dude,
Risotto's good.
I had scallops over a risotto in Venice, overlooking like the canals and shit.
La
It was very fancy.
Look at me.
Very
man.
la-di-da. I did. I twisted the mustache the entire time. They were like, "Here's the next course," and I would be like, delicious. You know? But it was the best I've ever had there because I guess you're right there close to the ocean, whatever, and everything. You're in Italy, so it's like everything's better because I'm here, But it was a pretty cool experience for sure. These people eat scallops, like I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I feel like y'all need to like try some things because they're really, really
Sure,
good.
as long as they're not from the ocean.
What's wrong with the ocean?
I don't know. It all tastes like salt water. I don't know. Every seafood item,
Like shrimp.
that's fine. Shellfish are scallop is a shellfish.
It's a mollusk.
Mollusk, yeah.
Yeah, same as an oyster, closer to an oyster.
Well, I like lobster. I like shrimp.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
crab, and that's
Okay.
where I draw the line. Yeah, which is weird because crab is literally like, it's like, it would be like me saying I like to eat possum. You know what I mean? Because the
Yeah.
crab.
Well, like a crab and a lobster, in terms of like the phylum and kingdom of, they're closer to like a
shit.
cockroach.
Yeah.
It's just
Hashtag learn with gun.
Well,
pretty gross. Come on, we're trying to drop a little knowledge.
you know what's funny?
which you brought cockroaches up earlier.
Which ties it back to an Uber ride we had in Boston.
Yeah.
Where we chatted about people trying to kill me
Yeah.
with drinks. And I said, joke's on them because I'm like a cockroach. And then Wes proclaimed, I'm 30% cockroach.
Yeah.
And I've been crying about it ever since. Like, it's in my, I did the Ancestry.com and it's actually
That's what it is.
30% cockroach.
Just a picture of it.
Yeah, they were like, you're actually kind of a bug. But yeah, I'll make it through the nuke, me and the crabs.
Ooh, I don't know if that sounded how you wanted it to sound, homie.
Abort. That didn't go where I wanted.
Like, take a U-turn.
What do you guys think? What about ahi or like a mahi tuna steak?
No, never. No, get out of
No
it.
fish?
No.
You don't eat fish ever?
No, I mean, I'll eat tuna fish because, I was poor.
Yeah.
So I'll eat.
Or like a fish stick or
fish
something?
sandwich. Yeah, I'll eat that. Yeah.
Fish sticks?
Yeah.
Or
But
like,
the nicer-
the square fish from McDonald's?
Yep.
The Filet-O-Fish.
Yeah.
As a kid, I thought sticks just swam in the ocean. I thought it was
Yeah, sure, yeah.
go for the snake.
It wasn't the snake. It was loyalty or honesty. Like this, I don't know if the stuff on his desk.
I love seafood. It's like one of my. I love it. Like I can't. There's not much I've eaten from the sea that I've been like gross. Like I like it all.
No way, man.
The weirdest one that it took me a minute to be like I guess, but then really liked it. Squid ink pasta.
No, I've had that. That's good.
Yeah.
And I've had.
That one was a little weird because I was like, wait, what? They squeezed out the ink into the e. Okay, and it had like the tentacles with the suckers mixed in.
With the pasta.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
You know what's good? Rattlesnake.
Haven't had it.
That's what happens when you.
Oh, cat.
Tastes like chicken,
It tastes like stringy chicken.
stringy chicken. Yeah.
I'm 46% spider and 15% cockroach. There's more to that, though. I mean, what about the rest? Just human? Squid ink ice cream is cool, too. Oh, that sounds cool.
Interesting.
I had Matt try sushi. He turned as green as his hair. That's a true story, Mad Moxie.
You don't like sushi either?
No.
Okay.
She got sushi, and she's
What
like,
was
I love it.
What type of sushi?
She would know. I wouldn't because I knew it made me sick, and I was like, that's it. I'm done. But
She'll know.
she was like, oh, I love sushi, and I don't get to have it very often because, I eat dinner with you all the time, So I was like, no, honey, let's do the thing. And she ordered it, and I tried to tough it out, and she was like,
Yeah.
Matt, the look on your face says everything. You don't finish it. Just, So I think I, ordered up some pizza.
Well, she'll have to holler at us because my wife and I destroy sushi probably once a week. So, and there's a place out in our hood that has baller sushi. So she'll have to.
But now, is it just...
No, it's a steak joint.
Because then they do beef nagamaki.
I doubt they do that.
That's a cooked beef in a sushi.
No, I know what it is. I don't think they do that.
Wes is like,
Yeah.
I'm fancy.
No,
Yeah, he was like,
no, no,
I know.
no. I'm
know
just saying.
all.
I've been to the restaurant
Sorry.
a lot, but they don't do that there.
It's like my go-to, to the
right.
point where, they a portion is like 3 of those beef nagamaki rolls.
Oh, you had a Philly roll. Okay.
Yeah, what is that? Because it sounds like
Well, I
it
know
should
it's
be a
got.
cheese
I mean, it's got cream cheese in it.
Okay, well that doesn't.
That's one piece of the puzzle.
that
I don't
wasn't
know
the
if
part
it's
that made me sick.
if it's got raw tuna or if it's crab.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's in it, but I know the Philly roll always has cream cheese.
Oof.
Yeah.
Tasted exactly like chicken. I loved it. What?
Alligator tastes like chicken. Huh.
Oh,
Interesting.
there you go.
Oh, like a chicken that hung out in the sea. So it's got like a sea flavored chicken, like a. He's like dry heaving, like, oh god.
But no, beef nagamaki. Oh, that's what I was going to say. They bring it to you, and it's like 3 little rolls of it. And so I went out for sushi with somebody one time, and they were like, just get some beef nagamaki. I was like, cool, and I ordered beef nagamaki.
Yeah.
And the waiter was like, and I was like, no, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Everybody else got all this stuff. They got these boards of sushi.
Oh, yeah.
And I got 3 little rolls. And I was like, can I get a dinner size? They were like, oh, that's
That's what
the
you get.
dinner size, dude. Eat some raw fish or order 14 more of them. So I was like,
Right.
just keep bringing them until I'm like stuffed. You know?
Right.
I think I ate 4 helpings of beef nagamaki
Nice.
for dinner. Starts like chicken, but finishes and lingers like fish. Yeah, exactly, Goons. That's the part I can't. Mad Moxie says, Wes, let's skate and get sushi.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
You guys are doing all the bad things.
Let's do it.
You guys can have that.
All right.
I'll be here taking a nap playing until dawn with Dan.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Trying to kill people.
They're making it hard on you.
We'll have to listen to like 90s music and stuff too, so that it's kind of rekindling that part.
exactly. Yeah,
They
take
put
it
on some
back.
like MXPX or some shit, right?
Little gold finger, maybe.
There it is.
All right, wait, did you hit probe? Because anytime probe is an option.
I mean,
it's the option you
I
go
mean that's the same thing I was thinking. Like probe just sounds like a bad idea. So let's go with that.
Mel, yeah, of course you can come.
for. Are you kidding, Mel? Yeah.
No, you're needed in the booth.
I'll be here with a big steak and no broken bones.
Yeah,
There's that.
maybe for a stream we need to order like a huge variety of different sushi.
And just go through until I find one that doesn't make me bark.
Yeah, yeah. But keep a trash can in here.
We're gonna need,
Yeah.
And we're gonna need some kind of blackout over the, so that we don't.
We just
air-
get one of those like, technical issues like
Yeah.
images that pops up, you know.
Hot dogs dancing.
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're like, boy,
That'd be a bad day for a hot mic. Nobody would ever try to take my seat on the couch again. They'd be like, nope, that seat, that headset, that little
I mean,
bubble
this
is
room
all
is yours. Like we're done.
Burn it
and
all down.
breakdown jeans. What are breakdown jeans? Like Jinkos? Like those big giant ass pants?
Yeah.
Is that what you guys called them? Breakdown jeans?
I'm not sure what the hell she's talking about.
I assume
know
she meant like Jinkos or whatever, like the big giant.
the wide pipe pants.
Oh yeah.
The wide pipe pants.
Wide pipe, they called them.
And there's another
The
thing.
legs of them were like, and pipe size was how wide the leg was back in with Jenkos.
Yeah, my friend Brandon would be like, dude was like a 28, like jean size, but he'd be like, I got some 48-inch pants. And it's like, why did you do that? He's like, well, just the legs. So I'm like, that's 4 pairs of pants in 2 legs, dude.
that's
Think
crazy.
about all the
What are you
wasted
doing?
denim. Oh, and you just tilted Dan with all that wasted denim. More probing.
I love how this stream always turns into foodie talk. Yeah, I
They're
know,
talking
right?
about Tilted Dan would talk
always
about
go to-
denim.
We go to food.
UB Phobos is here. How's it going, UB Phobos? You love this game. This is a great one, yeah?
You know,
loves this game?
while at PAX, I
Bam.
got a chance to play Man of Medan.
Here we go.
Am I saying that right?
I don't know.
Yeah. It was this, right? But in like a different setting, different characters, obviously.
Was the same
but-
gameplay?
Very similar gameplay, yeah. The decision tree was a little different, like how you interact and stuff. And there seemed to be far more interactables in the scene to go up to, and it wasn't just choose this or this. It was like go over and find a thing and then put a thing in the other thing, kind of stuff. There was some more of that. There wasn't really like puzzles. It was just kind of like finding things in the scene. But yeah, it was good. It was a somewhat short demo.
I wonder, because I didn't get a chance to go over there,
Yeah.
but I wonder, like, how did they handle the demo for it? Was it just, because I feel like this is the kind of game where you need to sit in there for a good,
Yeah, it was just a standing. They had probably 10 screens of it.
and the playthrough was, I guess, just a snippet that was interesting.
Yeah, it just started like, I want to say it was, I think it was a larger,
Fuck no.
like a ship, or it was like a dock
Yeah.
area ship thing, something like that. I'm sure there's gameplay footage everywhere because people, press outlets probably came and played it and stuff.
Right, right.
But yeah, it's very, very similar to this, which is a good thing, like because this is a great fantastic
Yeah.
game.
I would honestly take a continuation of this with a different story, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
spoilers, if you've played this, you know that it wraps up.
Oh,
Almost got me.
You're sitting right beside me, and I saw you go like,
Yep. Almost screamed like a little lady. So, hang on here. Jeffree Star, have you seen Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Netflix? I know Dan
Yeah.
has strong feelings about this.
I really like the show.
He's been trying to get me to watch it, and I honestly just, it's in that log.
yeah, I have.
I think it's good. It's
I did see the trailer for it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't go with it's I don't know. It's kind of like the teenage horror thing. It's definitely made
Yeah.
for that crowd, but the way they did it was so much closer to like the comic book than what the Nickelodeon series.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's not made for children. It's darker. It's a damn good show. Season 2's out now.
UB Dom Z is here. How's it going, UB Dom Z? And she says Sabrina Hearts. It's my birthday. Jenny Springstein. It's my birthday, dudes. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy
birthday
birthday.
to you. Happy birthday to you.
How old are we?
Happy birthday from Good
today?
Media to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Because the Happy
Hey.
Birthday song is copyrighted. We don't want to.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What monster was like, hey, you got to pay me every time you sing happy birthday?
The person that wrote it, I guess. I don't know, man.
John birthday.
Yeah, John.
John birthday.
John H. birthday. Damn, man. Well, happy born day there, Jen.
Happy Born Day.
Yeah, I don't wanna get
Is it like
sued.
a beer?
Well, I just
Like,
don't want. I just don't
my
want to get in any
birthday.
trouble with the law.
the law. The law's going to kick the door open.
Yeah.
Listen up, see?
I heard you singing,
Sing the
see?
birthday songs.
Now we're gonna cut your tongue out. See? Melting thrill skill.
19, love the streams. Well, happy 19th birthday.
Yeah.
I remember 19.
I wish I remember
19 was pretty
19.
clutch.
I remember 19, but I
Yeah.
feel like it was a very, very.
It was a minute ago.
I remember 1919.
Whoa.
Hurry up, girl. You're falling behind. We don't wait. It's cold and shit.
She's not cold. Look at the getup she's wearing. That is like ski chic, my dude.
I think
Chic. I want to hit you just for saying that.
Don't hit me. We're on camera.
I think at 19, I think I was mostly concerned with how do I get into a bar.
Yeah. Yeah, because those last couple of years were a real
Yeah.
B word. B
Yeah.
words.
And then getting later in my 20s, it was how do I get into bed and go to sleep?
That's right.
Yeah.
How do I get out of bars is
Yeah.
my thing in the
Yeah.
early 20s, you
Yeah.
know? Once I'm there, how do I get back out?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just, okay, so I'm not doing that again.
Right. Did the Days Gone booth live up to the hype? It was pretty cool. All the, I guess those were probably silicone statues or latex. I don't know. Ish is
Yeah.
better at knowing the difference. I don't ever know, but because I didn't touch them, they had signs that were like "Don't touch," you know. But it looked really cool. And then of course they had like 3 or 4 live actors with stuff. It looked like make them look like zombies.
Yep.
And they would kind of jump out and grab you and stuff. And so that was it was cool. They had a big zombie bear, and I remember it was interesting. Like little behind the scenes show stuff. I went by it was Wednesday night when after I landed, I went straight to the show floor basically to make sure everything was okay with our booth. And it's the first thing you see when you're coming down the booth. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Or when you come down the stairs. Went to our booth, and as I'm coming back, I pop in and just say, hey to some of the people there. And I was like, you guys doing okay? And they're like, we'd be doing a lot better if our motorcycle was here.
Oh, yeah, you told me about
And I'm like,
this.
what's that now? And they're like, yeah, our motorcycle's missing. I'm like, and they're like, yeah. Everyone had like this panic look on their face. And I'm like, you have no idea where it is, period? And they're like, well, we think we've isolated like where it's like in transit.
Where
but,
it could be.
Yeah, but we're still not sure. And it's like, oh, God. But sure enough, like the next morning, whenever I came to the show floor, it opened, like there sits that motorcycle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you need to kill him first. So, didn't mean to interrupt you, but he scared her into a freezing cold pond. She might be ski chic, but she's cold now.
Yeah, she's
Cold and stylish now.
hypothermic.
Stylish icicles. Yeah. I can't imagine losing a motorcycle, but the booth was pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was a full-size real motorcycle.
Yeah,
Now
we saw it like a day later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, oh, look, they found it.
There's the missing motorcycle, yeah. But
Man, it's so chaotic there, like that night before. And people were there till, I guarantee, 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like setting up booths. Because I left at 10:30.
yeah, when were we down there? 11 o'clock?
Maybe it was I still down there when you were down? I can't
Nope.
remember.
You had headed out for
That's
a
right.
burger.
Yeah, so like 10:30, I think I bounced because I was starving to death. And there were booths unpacked. Like all their crates were there. No people were there yet to like
Yeah.
so like the booth wasn't even assembled. You know what I mean? It's like 10:30 at night. Like, oh, you guys are gonna be super late.
And then the flip side of it, when me and Mel were breaking down the booth, everybody was there and working, and there was a buttload of work to be done
Yeah.
when we left. I mean, there were people it was only like 7:30, 8 o'clock, but you could tell there were people that were going to be there till midnight.
Oh yeah.
But everybody had music on and was dancing. Everybody was like, I don't give a shit about this work. And they were just boogieing, and
Yeah.
it was pretty cool to see everybody have that like moment of,
Oh, thank God.
You know?
Yeah, it's we survived. you
yeah.
know?
And it's something that I actually had never been there for of all the events I've done.
Yeah.
Is when they come up on the loudspeaker and say,
PAX is over.
PAX East 2019 is 100% complete. And everybody loses their minds on the
Oh, yeah.
floor because
Oh,
at
yeah.
that point it's just exhibitors.
Yeah.
And it was really cool, man. It was a really cool experience.
Everyone's basically like applauding each other and
Yeah.
hooting and hollering and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
it's, again, like I said, as many times as I've been to those, I've never been there for that. And that's a hell of a moment.
It is.
It was cool.
A lot of camaraderie as well for the booths like right around you. You know, like you kind of get tight with those people because I know that there was a moment there where I think it was that Friday. I'd been standing there. I was at the booth for about 5 hours straight, and my legs were toast. We didn't have chairs in our booth because we had almost no room for anything. And we didn't have room to stand on the carpet and let people play the game, so I had to stand down on the concrete footpath where people were walking. So you stand there for 5 hours, and my legs were toast. And there was that little booth beside us, and he had an open chair, and I just walked over there with my little snack that I had. I had like a bar and a water, and I was like, dude, can I sit in your chair? And he was like, yeah, man, absolutely. It was just those little moments.
you get the extra padding. Extra padding, by the way. Anybody who's setting up a booth.
Yeah.
Extra padding.
Go with the
chef
2.5 inches, the largest they'll let you have. And
Bye-bye.
it's worth the money. 100%. That's the padding that's under the carpet. So, because you can walk through booths that just did carpet or they just did 1-inch foam padding. You can tell
and
a
I
big
walked
difference.
up for like the first day. I was doing other things off-site, but I was stopping back at the booth, and I was on that concrete area to not crowd anybody working the booth, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, legs are starting to get there.
Mm-hmm.
First day I went behind the booth. As soon as I stepped on it, it was like I heard the voice of God herself.
Ah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wow, man.
Yeah.
This is something. No good decisions allowed. None at all, Mr. Splinter Shield. How you doing? Screamer Chaotic says, Until Dawn hype. Yeah, boy.
I should have brought some Dr. Scholl's inserts.
I was just going to read the same thing.
I had them. I had them in. I had the gel ones, and I swear by them when I go to the show. Because but it's not my feet that hurt by the end of the day. It's like calf muscle,
Yeah.
joints in your knees. From
Like,
just,
that's what I'm still feeling is, like, my right calf. Just like, hey,
yeah.
you walked a lot, and I hate you.
And your IT band, that runs down the side of your legs, that's like fascia or whatever, that shit just gets, to me, it's like piano wire. It will not.
That's your butt string. That's what
Yeah, eventually it goes.
terms,
It does. Yeah. It goes to the butt. Yeah, but that gets so tight that then all your joints aren't working properly, and it's just bad. So, but yeah, I did use the Dr. Scholl's, and I recommended that. If you remember,
Nobody listened. I
was like, "Hey, get the Dr. Scholl's guys," and they're like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yep. I was walking around in a beat-up pair of Vans, and Mad Moxie said in chat, Matt was hurting after PAX.
Yeah,
she's damn right. I was like fistfuls of Aleve to try to like naprosyn out the pains, but I came home to a warm dinner,
nice,
fresh pot of coffee, Return of the Living Dead on the TV.
Oof,
home run. What about you?
That is a good recovery.
Right? I put my feet up in the recliner, and I was like, oh. Mo came over and sat with me. I was like, man, this is like this is like a punk rock, like Norman Rockwell we got going on right now. So I'm going to come paint us real quick.
Right.
It was amazing.
I love that your like old man dad moments are centered around those things. Like, where's my coffee? Put on Return of the Living Dead.
That's right.
Get off my lawn.
It's not like Maury or anything like that,
right.
Nighttime news. Or
Matlock, you're not watching.
Nope. Somebody bring me a coffee and some Return of the Living Dead, damn it.
That's great.
This stream is brought to you by Icy Hot. Yeah, you're kidding.
No doubt.
Oh, and I'm sorry, Hanson Goons. I missed your question. I was just kind of keeping it in the back of the noodle. We did not announce a release date for Layers of Fear 2 just yet, but we have a launch window of 2019. I know that's a huge launch window, guys, but something I was saying to folks on the floor a lot was we want to make sure that we are locked in. And because, let's be real here, Gun is a pretty smaller company, and so is Bloober. We can stay a little more flexible with those things, and we want to make sure that what we present to you is as home run as it can be. So keep an eye on, all the socials. But also, if you want any news on Layers of Fear...
Don't mess this part up, Dan. This part's huge, says Nick over at
I see.
Cast.
Boom, boom, boom. I'll go through my usual show spiel in a second.
Yes, ma'am. Nothing to see here. Move along. You can play with a gun. I couldn't shoot anybody. That's... Like, everything I want to say about what's happening is just...
Can Dan get Jess's clothes off? We believe in you. Is that a thing? Is that even a thing in the game?
Probably not, going with all of the bad decisions.
Yeah.
Anyhow, for those of you who are just tuning in and you have questions about Friday the 13th and Layers of Fear, and basically anything Gun, we have a new show on Tuesdays called Beyond, where we cover those kinds of topics. You guys would want to tune in then. I know I answered the release date thing, but I mean, let's be real here. We just returned from an event.
And we were talking about it.
Yeah. So, but we do have a Tuesday news show. Right now, we're kind of hanging out. We're going to play some Until Dawn and see if Dan can kill
Slashing Cat says you've already chosen the wrong path. Just so you know.
I feel like he's having a laugh. He's just trying to get you to think.
Where
is it? What? What's wrong? Gone. He's gone, okay?
The rest of chat is agreeing with him now. I'm seeing like oof, shame, and all kinds of things like this. If that is in regards to what Dan just did,
it's bad decisions.
I mean, I hope they're oofing a bad decision, not oofing an accidental good decision.
That is probably an accidental good decision. I did that a lot differently than how I played it, like when it came out.
That's like ice on her jeans and stuff, right?
Yeah, she fell into a freaking creek.
I was like, they're getting like the acid wash these days. Like,
right.
Way to go, Mike.
Stop.
Yeah, I mean, like, him scaring her into the creek is getting worse by the moment because he scared her into the creek, and now he's like, yeah, I don't know, I'm going to look around for, like, I don't know, what am I
He
looking for?
pointed a gun at her head.
Yeah, and
like,
he's, instead of starting a fire, he's just like, I'm going to stand behind the couch for a while.
Glad to see you guys back. You guys been in hiding mode. Yeah, we've been. We were prepping for PAX East, for Layers of Fear 2. So yeah, there was a little bit of time away from the streams to get all that stuff. A lot of moving parts to get a. We were in 3 booths, plus we had a panel and a party. There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
And then everyone just got back into town on Monday late. I gave everyone a day off Tuesday to recover because there's nothing that's worse than when you get home, you got like a suitcase full of laundry, you're tired, like you basically just want to shower and go to bed, to then have to get up and like, you know, get dressed and go to work and look at people again and stuff. Like, it's nice to have that one extra day there where you're like, I could do my laundry, I'm gonna sleep late, right? Because your body has also been through. Whoa.
Yeah. Hey. Ooh,
Hello.
we got the M rating up on the stream, right?
Your body has been, your immune system has been challenged and pushed hard because you've been around a lot of grossness. So yeah, a full day to recover is important.
Yeah, we came back, and I mean, you know, everybody came back at slightly different times too, which changes things. Because if you come back, all right, so like me and Dan, we flew back on Monday, and we got back in time for dinner, right? Which sounds pretty manageable. We spent all day in airports.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you got back Sunday, but got back late, Monday is already a wash.
Yeah.
You still need to. So it's like such a weird thing, you know? But
Yeah.
I feel like we came back just at the right time. And yesterday was a good day. Get in here, everybody kind of like, okay, I have 800 emails. Let's start chugging away at these
Yeah.
things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so
for
we
sure.
we got back at a time where we could kind of slow pace it back in.
Yeah.
If we had flown in yesterday and tried to be live today, this show wouldn't have happened.
It'd be garbage
I
too.
don't, yeah, I would have too much going on to be like, yeah, let's go chat about sushi for an hour. You know
Yeah.
what I
So
mean?
my travels were interesting.
Oh, let's hear it.
Yeah. So which I think I mentioned about the plane locking up the brakes. That was interesting on the runway. We got up to 72 knots,
Ooh,
which is pretty close to when you take off.
yeah.
And he locks the brakes up all the way down the runway, like locks them up.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not doing this again. Oh, is that the match?
Captain dude comes on the intercom and says, flight systems were showing fault.
Oh, wow.
And so we had to return to the gate to get maintenance to look at it. Return to the gate, maintenance people show up and they're like, yeah, no, this plane's effed. Everybody get off.
This
Like,
plane's effed.
dope. So we have to get off. And but luckily they were like, oh, there's like 2 gates up. You guys can have that plane. And so there was a plane that was supposed to be going to Philly, and they just booted all those people. They were pissed. I feel bad for them, but it happened. So
Wow.
they changed
They
gates.
just showed up when they were like, Philly's not as important as Boston. Get out of here.
Apparently.
Oh, wow.
And there were people all queued up there to get on that plane, and they're like, change of plans. You're going to this other gate. These people going to Boston get your plane. And they're like mean mugging you, like,
Yeah.
like, dude, I didn't do anything. Like,
First thing I would be thinking is, do I get their broken ass plane? Like, that's some, you know what I
right,
mean? Like,
right. So then, that's fine. And then coming back home, I make it to Atlanta, and I get up to the gate, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna be boarding in about, half an hour or something. I was like, well, I don't really have time to eat, so, I'll grab like a little snack or do something. So I grab like a little bar and water or something. So we're queued up outside. We're waiting, but there's no plane. Like, there's no plane at the gate. So I'm looking around like, guys,
yeah. You know you have a line of people waiting to
says,
get on a plane.
20 minutes before we're supposed to board. There's no plane, period.
Right.
I was like, this ain't happening.
Is it Wonder Woman jet?
Yeah, so they come on. They're like, hey, yeah, there's no plane. So your flight's going to be delayed, I guarantee it. By the time my Delta app goes off, and it's like, your flight's been delayed 2 hours, 22 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I can go eat. So I go into a restaurant. I sit down, order my food. Food hasn't even been delivered yet. My Delta app goes off and says, just kidding. Your flight's boarding now at this gate, different gate. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I have to flag down the waitress. And I'm like, hey, no, I got to go. And she's like, all right. So luckily I didn't have to pay for food that I didn't get to eat. Run down to the gate. Plane is there. Everything's ready. We don't have a pilot.
Oh.
So they don't let anybody on the plane. So we have to sit there and wait till they find a pilot. It was just...
Funny story. We didn't realize we needed a pilot
Yeah.
for this thing. You know? Like,
So I was supposed to get home at about 3 o'clock on Sunday, and it was like 6:30 by the time I got home due to the hiccups. But
I act all super confident and
that's just part of flight, right? That's part of the travel stuff. It's always a thing.
we got lucky. I mean,
Yeah?
PAX South, flying home. So like when you're over it, when you're like,
Yeah.
"Yep, I'm done.
Yeah.
Done. I live in whatever town I'm in now because I don't want to go to another airport.
Yeah.
Go to the airport. We get on the plane finally. It's like delayed a half hour, delayed 15 minutes, delayed a half hour. Finally get on the plane. We all sit down, and then, I'm in the front of the plane, so I get on nice and early, which is great when you're getting off. But when you're getting on and people, it's terrible because now you're sitting there in this tiny chair and you're like, right? It's not that hard, guys. Look for an open spot over your
Right,
head and put your
right.
bag in it. You know what I mean? Like, if your bag don't fit, hand it to somebody. Like, just sit the hell. The numbers are in chronological order. Just find the row, and
Yeah.
getting increasingly more frustrated.
Yep.
Finally, I'm like, I haven't seen anybody walk past me in a while. What the hell's going on? They come on, they're like, there's a minor problem. No big deal. We'll be out of here soon. Yeah, that minor problem's a little more major. We'll be out of here a little later. Yeah, we might have to have you guys get off the plane.
Nice.
Yeah, we changed the tire, but the
Oh,
nitrogen
gosh.
tank that we used to fill the tire after changing it, yeah, it's not working. So we got to grab one from the other side of the airport. And I was like, Jesus. But we're not going to take you off the plane because by now that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, no, I mean, 4 hours ago that would have made perfect sense. Now
Yeah.
we're just still sitting here like dummies. I finally got back to Atlanta and they were like, yeah, you missed your connection, obviously. There's one last flight out of Atlanta like before midnight. And without being on that flight, I would have had to wake up the next day at like 7 a.m. and get on a plane.
Yeah.
So they were like, either you get on this one or you're not getting on one. They were like, by the way, you're on standby and you are the last name on standby.
Oh, God.
Wonderful. So I'm sitting there at the gate until like the last possible minute. And, everybody else has boarded the plane. I'm at the gate still and a couple is right there.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, it was like, woo, woo.
Right,
I was
right,
going to
exactly.
duel with them for the seat. Finally, they were like, oh, the lady goes up to the desk. Oh, this was the last hiccup where I was really nervous. The lady goes up to the desk and she's like, I already have a ticket, but this is my significant other, and I want him to be on the same plane as me. And he's on standby. He's technically not on the list. And now they're looking at me like I'm the evil one
Yeah.
because I'm the one taking that slot. So
That guy with the weird green hair, you don't want him on the
Right.
plane anyway. Yeah.
Right. And I'm sitting there and I was just like, flat out, the lady at the desk said to me, well, it's up to you, sir. You can take this last seat on the plane or you can offer it up to this gentleman. And I was like, you got each other to spend the night in Atlanta. I'll see you around. Give me my ticket. And I got on the
Right.
plane. I was like, I got a little girl at home. I'm out,
Yeah.
And the lady was like, no, we understand. But she was sitting there and she was like, you little son of a bitch.
I hope the plane goes down. Yeah.
Right. She was like, I hate you,
Yeah.
I was like, you two have each other to spend the night in Atlanta with. I am not spending another evening away from home. I'm out.
Yeah. One piece of the thing I forgot to mention. While we're waiting for the pilot to show up at the gate, right? I'm sitting at one of the, out the seats at the gate, and there's, tons of seats. But it's packed. All the seats are full. 3 rows behind me, I hear some lady go, scream out, top of her lungs. Oh my God, 911. Someone call 911. Like yells this out, top of her lungs. And then this huge gasp, right, from behind me. I'm like, what? So I turn around. By this point, and everyone's standing, so I can't see anything. I'm like, what the hell? So the guy that was working the gate telling us there's no pilot takes off sprinting that way, right? And he runs down, and on the wall, there's a button you push. I didn't know this. Hits the button, and all these alarms start going off. And he pulls out his CB, and he was like, medical staff at gate 28A, whatever, right? Like now kind of thing. And then the lady starts screaming, he's not breathing. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
That is never good.
And so I come around the edge to try to see what's going on, but I don't want to, crowd the, scene or whatever. But, yeah, there was a guy that was probably early 50s, and he had stood up to go to the bathroom, I guess, or something, to excuse himself to go to the bathroom, and just face planted. Out.
Jesus Christ.
Out. But all the medical people showed up. Like they had their own little cart thing. They came tearing us in there. And all like had three medics, and they jumped in there. And and by the time we got on the plane, he was sitting upright in his chair with like the oxygen mask on his face, and stuff. And his daughter was standing right next to me, and she was like, "Yeah, they won't let him fly today, so we have to stay here tonight and do this and that or whatever." And I was like, "Oof."
That's one of those times where it's like, we don't fly tonight.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was.
They won't let him fly tonight. You want your dad to fly in that state or whatever?
No, hell no.
No.
But my travels for this trip were interesting.
Jesus Christ.
They were full of drama.
That's a mess. Yeah.
Yeah, there and back, dramatic.
Cataly says, I mugged everyone trying to offer me to take my seat. I needed to get home. Yeah, no, I hear you, man. When it's on your way there, as long as you don't have a hard start, like if you're going to an event and you have to be there for something, if you're going and you're like, I could leave now, I could leave in 2 hours, get a nice dinner, whatever, take my seat. And I'm usually pretty mellow about that stuff.
Yeah.
That situation, though, in Atlanta, they had each other. I don't even feel bad. Like somebody said, who was it, Screamer Chaotix, the Rogue Life? Yeah, I was just like, nope. And I snatched that boarding pass, and I was like, I'm
Rogue
out,
Life. Note to self, never fly with Wes, says Paul Smash. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good. Ronnie's the one that has the worst luck.
Ronnie carries, like, black rabbit foots or something.
God, but he did okay this trip. He did pretty good, but the luck.
Because you got it all.
Exactly. But I didn't.
He was originally on your flight and like rescheduled and left with that bad mojo,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gets usually like left at the airport. He's like spending the night in airports, like sleeping in the airport.
No, thank you.
That happened to me once.
I think he slept both in Dallas, Fort Worth, and Chicago's airport. I think he slept overnight in both of those.
Oof. No way.
And it was usually like weather. Like
somebody said, was he all right? Did you happen to see? Did they get?
Yeah, the guy was fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about fine. I'm not a doctor, but they had him upright in a chair with an oxygen mask on his face, and he was talking.
Yeah.
So.
Good.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything went well.
I wasn't gonna pry when the daughter was standing up at the gate trying to figure out, like, do we get our money back? Like, how does this work with our ticket situation? I wasn't gonna be like, so what happened to your dad? Like, I just kind of let it be.
Paul Smash says, I was a flying jet mechanic for 15 years. I've seen some shit.
Yeah, I bet.
But when you say you were a flying jet mechanic, were you a jet mechanic that could fly?
That's what it sounds like.
Because I want to hear more about that story for sure, Paul Smash. Come on, man. You give it to us all the time. I'm allowed to throw it back a little bit.
I think what he's saying is flying jets as opposed to, like, JPL jets, like Jet Propulsion Lab jets, which could be utilized for satellites coming back in from atmosphere. It could be missiles. It could be all these different things. But he's saying he specifically worked on flying jets.
Yeah, no, I got it. Buzz Killington, thanks.
Just trying to educate, trying to be helpful, get shit on. All right, that's fine.
Oh, I'm
it's
sorry.
It's like you've never met us.
I'm sorry. I sat there and
I'm just going to skate away from you guys.
I sat there and patiently waited to make that joke. Nodding and yeah.
Oh, objective. Find Josh. I don't want to find Josh.
People who are able to sleep at airports are low-key monsters. I think they're not so low-key monsters. As soon as I see somebody snoring, I'm like, you're a maniac of some kind. In the airport, like just in the terminal? No.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanic who flies with the jets everywhere they go in case it breaks down.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
That's a job?
Yeah.
I just fly all day, every day in case you have to, like, pull over to the side of the like.
How do you fly, Mr. Mechanic? I flap my arms really hard.
It's like, pull over to the side of the sky, guys.
Yeah.
Gotta change a tire.
Right around that cloud, right up ahead. So what's going on? I saw you killed a teenager.
I don't know.
She said something about how we're going to smash, and then she got smashed.
She's like, we're having all the sex and it's going to be fun. And she got yanked out of a window. Yep. It's like,
way to go, lady.
What is coming out of Wes's mouth? LOL, speak English. I don't know. Half the time I'm just rambling.
Oh, no, I think that's about the jet propulsion. The rockets.
Got it. Sorry.
You threw an acronym in there. You said JPL.
It's JPL.
Everybody was like, oh, here we go.
Jet Propulsion Labs.
In the Army, you use acronyms when you want to make somebody stop asking you questions about something. That's when they go like, hey, what does all that do over there? You say, well, this is a TTJB, and then immediately they're like, okay, forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Am I wrong? Army has an acronym for everything.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Too many syllables, Wes. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. I got to go give a talk at with some guys that it was at UC Berkeley, and it was with NASA Ames and the JPL people, the Jet Propulsion Labs people. But what people that are way smarter than me, and I'm like, why am I talking to you? Like, there's zero things that I'm gonna be able to contribute.
Yeah.
I fell
Like,
into the
if I'm
purge.
making a video game. It's really important to get the butts right.
Right.
You know? And they're like rockets, and you're like,
exactly,
butts.
exactly.
It's not just butts, it's butt meat.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The
butt.
butt meat has to be
It's true.
perfect.
It's true.
I forgot that we fell into the purge.
No joke. I've repaired a jet mid-flight with wet paper towels.
That doesn't
the
sound like an
hell?
actual repair, though.
Yeah, that sounds like duct tape and bubble gum.
It's a little MacGyverized.
I think that's the end of the chapter. So unless
We're
we want to
having
do
all
what we,
the sex, Dan 2019.
that's what
Whoa.
she said. She ran out
Whoa.
there. She's like, "Y'all chased us up here, but y'all messed up because we're still having all the sex." So then she got yanked out the window. Like,
Paul MacGyver smash. Yeah. Is that yours? I threw mine on the floor because of the
Probably, yeah.
constant vibrating of the couch.
what are you doing?
Put it under there.
You can't take my phone.
I think he just did.
It happened. Can't rewind that now. Will you guys be at PAX West? Wondering. I'm going to attempt to make it. Ooh,
Probably. I don't know. When is that? What
It's-
month is it in?
September or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
All I was going to say, it's far enough in advance where,
No promises.
yeah, we couldn't commit, but we certainly are going to, be there. If
I mean,
it's
I'm sure there'll be
relevant, makes
somebody
sense.
from Gun at that event. Does that mean we're going to have like booths and panels and stuff? Too early to know.
Yeah.
But there'll be
Yeah, that's fair.
There'll be a rep there, I'm sure, hanging out.
Wes is a butt meat scientist. You're damn right.
It's true.
NASA was curious if there actually is more bounce to the. I love when I read a Twitch chat
good.
comment and I'm like,
You weren't ready
serious,
for it?
serious, and
Yeah.
it just falls off.
Yeah, that one was good.
Last weekend of August, there's PAX Dev and PAX West back to back. Yes, yeah, August, yeah. October is what? Australia.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
I was choosing the people that I want to die.
Oh,
You're
nice.
choosing people to die?
That dude is like a straight up prick.
It's like who do I want to die? I want the good people to die first. Because it's
Oh.
always the bad
You
people.
want assholes left over?
I mean, these people all seem like assholes now.
Yeah.
But
Josh less so than Emily.
Emily's like cheating on her dude, so
cold-hearted B word.
we leave her until the end.
Fohawk's got to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, kill his ass, please.
I mean, this isn't actually choosing to kill them, but
But you
yeah,
preferred him.
that's
You
I was
monster.
preferring the people I want to die.
Oh, gotcha.
Like, what are you doing?
We're good. I thought you were trying to save him. I was gonna say, man, we so aren't friends. Who is that you most dislike? I could tell you right
Yeah,
now.
now I'm doing it the opposite way.
All right. I'm here for these decisions.
So we like Emily.
Seattle does have great seafood.
Oh,
You're right.
shit.
I do. I've been to Seattle several times. It's one of my favorite cities to visit, and the food is
Never been to Seattle.
And the crab connection with Alaska. So because all of them folks, it pipes through there from Alaska.
oh yeah.
Bro, you
I think
need
that's-
a cleaning lady in that office.
I think that's it, unless we want to play another chapter, which is like another
That's
hour.
it. It's 10 after.
Yeah, it's 10 after. And honestly, guys, I would love to say, let's keep it going, but we've got.
This is so. My
lot
choice was so
packed up.
fucked up. She's just like later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Smell you.
Let her go and then died anyway, right? Oh, this is the handy recap that.
yeah,
they
this
do
is
of
what
all
I've
their
done. Yeah,
bad
so this is like the
decisions.
beginning. We could probably kick out to 4.
Dan wants to stream the end. I know, right? He's like, yeah, we won't pick any more bad things. Never been to the West Coast, so I feel like PAX is the time to go. That's a great
Yeah.
call.
See, and Seattle's beautiful for at that time of the year as well. And there's natural parks there
Sure.
that I like to go check out and walk around in. I did the Olympic National Forest last time I was there. Highly recommend it.
So listen, folks, before we move onward, I want to mention that Gun Media has a brand new, well, at this point, I can't keep saying brand new anymore, But we have a Discord server up for all of gun media. You could talk about Friday the 13th, Layers of Fear, or just talk about gun media things. It's also the home of our newly launched Gun Media Scream team. We'll have more news on the Scream team coming soon and more things for you guys to witness and potentially be a part of. So you're going to want to type !Discord in chat to get that link. Oh, there you go. Gun Media Help, man. Mighty Mel is all over.
She's
everything.
doing all the production, and she's like, oh, and the Discord link.
Unbelievable.
Production and mod. Huge shout out to Mighty Mel. Those of you who were at PAX East, you had a chance to meet Mel. She was one of our booth heroes.
Like, give her thumbs up or like hearts or something in chat.
For sure. And if you guys want to see Until Dawn Part 3 at some point in the future, make sure you tweet @FearTheGun, #ButtMeat. No other context needed. And we'll run part 3 of Until Dawn.
What does Bud Meat have to do with anything, dude?
Nothing at all, dude. But it's, I wanted to see if we could fill up our mentions.
He really
with
did
nonsense.
do coke in the note. Like, that's great. That's great.
And yeah, Mexican
done.
coke coming out of your nose.
That's funny.
I know what I said. Yeah. So go ahead, guys, and tweet #ButtMeat at @FearTheGun.
Sure.
And we'll run part 3 of Until Dawn. We'll pick up what you're putting down. It's our inside joke, guys.
Yep.
All right, we get it. Can you tell Ronnie I said hi? Absolutely, Jeffree Star.
Ronnie
is
Jeffrey
everything.
says hi.
J Pops, you're 100% right. Yeah, Mel's the MVP. I love Mel. Mel is the best. So, yeah, for those of you who unfortunately may have just popped up or are watching the past broadcast, this has been Tales from the Stream with
Wes Keltner.
Buddy Dan.
my buddy Dan. Arthur, calm down. And yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday with an episode of Beyond where we will talk all about Layers of Fear and PAX East.
Oh my God! Look how cool my skateboard is.
And Wes will be in a cast. So,
Yes.
yeah. Thanks for
Thanks, guys.
hanging out, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.